Alright, so I've been asked now, like once or twice, to make a video about everything I've done to my dirt bike. So, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so the first most obvious thing I've done to my dirt bike is this paint. So, for the paint, I just spray paint and all that, and since spray paint does like, it chips off and all that, like back here. Like, I made a video saying I flipped it, and I scratched all the paint off on the side when I tried washing it and all that. But the paint that I used is this Rust-Oleum camouflage paint. It was the flat army green. I used that for the paint. But for the primer, where's the primer? Over here. Aha. Did I use the pink one? Or is this the pink one? Yeah. I use this pink one because, pink's amazing. I use the pink primer because it says right there, wood, metal, and more. So I was like, alright, it can do plastic. And it's done pretty well. I mean, look at it. It stayed up for the most part, besides literally being flipped. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. The second thing I've done that y'all obviously gonna be able to see are these stickers. I got this floor sticker because I'm a proud Floridian. Love it here. And then obviously this newbie carburetor sticker. This was a random sticker my mom had. Like, it says like monster or something like that. And then this sticker. Y'all might not know what the sticker means. But this means that's for police, for military, for firefighter. My uncle is a policeman. My cousin, he's in the military right now. And then my uncle, he's a retired fireman. They're all three amazing branches and highly respectable. So anytime you see one of them, say like, thank you for your services, something like that, because they work their butts off for y'all. And then just another navy carburetor sticker. The second thing y'all might be able to see is this exhaust strap. Now I've actually wrapped this twice now. It's just normal like 220 something degree Fahrenheit like temp exhaust strap, so I just don't like burn the absolute living crap out of my leg in case I touch it, which that works. But when it comes to this, it does not, because I actually burnt my elbow pretty bad, and like I had like I don't know if it's first degree or second degree, but it burnt the first 2 layers of my skin, and it's been scabbed for like a month now, and it's bad. But obviously I'm no professional, so that is very bad. And then you can see under it, there's like, it's like kind of, I don't know, like ripped, I guess you could say. Like just burnt off, so yeah. And another beautiful thing that I love about this dirt bike is my carburetor. To be specific, it's the newbie carburetor. Have y'all the iconic red filter right here? But nothing's perfect, so if you twist it around, it's all chewed up and all that crap. It's very, very annoying, so it looks really nice. But it's just it's like a 27mm carburetor, because I wanted a better performing carburetor than the Chinese ones to give. So the bowl on this is huge, and the choke's actually pretty cool. If you can see, it's like you pull it up like that for the choke. It's pretty nice. And then go to the other side of the bike. There's, zoom in, there it is. The idle, like, for the idle, idle high, you twist it this way, idle low, twist it that way. And then just a little like flood tube right there. And then you got the thing that drained the carburetor. So like you got bad gas or water in your gas, twist that to where it starts dripping, and then you wait till it's all done. After you turn the gas off, you must turn the gas off. If you don't, it was draining all your gas and wasting money. Another thing y'all see in my videos is my light bar. This is just like a Amazon light bar my mom got for me. W mom. Everybody say that in the comments. She's amazing. Love her moms. But like, it's just this switch that I wired up. It's actually my uncle gave me this switch. So it's like a 4-way switch. It's kind of weird actually. It has these 2 wires right there. They are both positives. So like you do the positive from here going into this, and then the positive from the battery going into it also. So you got the positive from the battery coming into it, and then the positive from that going into it, and that's how it works. It's pretty nice, kind of weird. And then these are for the LED part, because if you see, there's like a blue ring. When you press it, it becomes LED light. When you do that, it's not LED light, but also watch. Boom. Let there be light, Jesus said. He's pretty cool. I love him. And yeah, that's the whole Xpro situation. It like runs from here, runs all the way down there, all the way under my gas tank, under my seat. I will put up a picture if I can find one. Then, one of the other things I remember doing is the sprocket. I actually made a video about that, and it was kind of my first one, so obviously it wasn't really the best. But I put a 17-tooth sprocket from the output shaft from the motor leading to the rear tire. So it increases the speed by just like 2 or 3 teeth. Now, they say when you increase the sprocket, it's the sprocket in there. If you can see it, it's like a little, just a little guy. It's pretty cool. It's like the size of that center thing right in the middle of your wheel. Super small, but it does huge difference. But they say if you go up a bunch in that primary gear, that you actually run the risk of burning your clutch. Now, I went up in 3 teeth and have not burned this clutch up. And I've been riding a solid 2 or 3 months now. So I think I'm okay. But I would, I would not run the risk of doing that ever. Just so y'all know. And one thing, this doesn't really count as like a modification or anything, but I have changed the oil in this from the, what's it called? The shipping oil. I'm pretty sure just like the lowest grade oil you can get, and also you just want to do an oil change after because it's gonna like break in and all that. I can't believe I freaking forgot this sticker. I can't even forgot. It's my favorite sticker on the whole freaking bike. It's amazing. So you're riding behind me, you pull up and go, you're like, oh, I ride the short bus. That guy's pretty funny. They probably think I'm cool and all that, and you know, that makes me happy. And another thing that I've done is grips, obviously, throttle. The throttle was a Nibby throttle. I can't remember. I might try to find the exact throttle it was. But this is the one it looks like. It's like what's called like the quarter twist. Like you only twist it like a quarter and it's full throttle. So I kind of like it like that. So it isn't a full twist. You gotta freaking go like this for it to be full throttle. Just like this. It's pretty sweet. It's amazing. But these are grips. Like I'm pretty sure if it focus. I'm trying to get it there. Come on, focus. There it goes. They're like factory grips from a Ultima Sigma or something like that. My friend's like stepdad or something like that gave them to me, and they're actually super comfortable. They're like super squishy. It's freaking amazing. Love it so much. Super, super nice. And they got this like hatch pattern on the back. I don't know if you can see it has like stripe like that, and you go over here, it's just like that. So it's kind of like, if you think of like an OD grip, it's kind of like that. But then leading from the throttle cable, I actually bought a Nibby throttle cable. This is pretty nice. It probably look really good on it. I mean, probably not good. It's like green or yellow, whatever it is. So it probably won't work very well. But I had it on, but it was kind of long. So if you can see, I kind of chewed it up a little bit with the throttle, and that was a big mistake. This is the stock one that came on it, and that one was too short for the carburetor because basically, if I can find it, the carburetor that was on it is like really, like, I guess you could say the carburetor part is really tall. Yeah, this is the old carburetor. It's like, if you see what I'm talking about, it's like really tall. This part is where the throttle cable comes in, and then there'll be a spring in there that lifts that up, you know, pretty cool. And that's obviously the air part, pretty sick. But this, if you look, the part where the throttle part goes in, the throttle cable, is way shorter than this. So I had a bunch of like extra cables, so I thought I was gonna need to put 2 springs in there. That's actually kind of stupid of me. I did not need that at all. It just hurt my wrist because I had to twist harder. And actually now it's super smooth power delivery, and it's amazing. I mean, it's just a beautiful bike. I love it so much. And then future upgrades that are coming, and already here obviously, are these shocks. These are upside down shocks, so like obviously they're upside down. And the reason why I got upside down shocks is because I think they look freaking sick. I mean, just look at them. Like, you see these on like freaking those modded racers, and you think they're like the coolest thing ever almost. Not saying racers are cool. I mean, they are, but not really. But like, you see on Surons and all that crap, and E-Rides and Talarias, they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But the stock ones are these very crappy normal ones. They're not upside down. I don't know what the heck to call them, but like these ones are shot. They bottom out all the time. And I put a very bad fork wrap on them. I would not recommend doing fork wrap to these type of shocks because I literally blew out the seal. You can see that's where it would constantly hit that, and then I ended up blowing out the seal. And that's not good. You don't want to do that. And then I'm getting a steering stem for it because obviously of sound shocks, this part is bigger than the rod, very much so. So this right here, I'm getting bigger clamps, these clamps, because the holes are not big enough to go over it. As you can see, it won't go over. It won't go over. So yeah, that is everything I've done to my very beautiful Xpro. Who doesn't, I mean, yeah, it's Chinese, Xpro. I don't care. Honestly, who would care when I've been told very multiple times I have the cleanest Xpro on YouTube? And I'm gonna stick with that. So, honestly, to all those people who have Xpros out there, try to beat me. I'm just joking. Just though, I would love to see more Xpros, honestly. It's Chinese, it's off-brand, I'm all about that, love Hondas. But like, credit to the people who work on off-brand stuff and make them cool. Because whenever I get like, really, I guess I'm smart right now. Whenever I get more educated on like engineering and all that, I'm probably gonna make an extended swing arm so I can fit a bigger tire. Because I know the front can, but the rear, I want a bigger tire so it doesn't have all that space. Like that has a bunch of space right there. But yeah, that is it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.